Hello, this is Alex Kazmark for the FXEdge.com, and this is your free daily Forex video for Wednesday, November 4th, 2009. Quick reminder before I begin, the purpose of this free daily video is education and not an alert service. I'm not going to make any trade recommendations, but what I am going to do is point out levels of support and resistance for the next 12 to 24 hours. Please keep in mind that trading with leverage is very risky, so please don't trade any real money until you have established a proven track record of success on a demo account. Trading conditions are always changing, so make sure to watch tomorrow's video to stay updated. Okay, folks, dollar attempted to separate itself yesterday from recent ranges. However, the breakout didn't last long and bounced right back within recent ranges during the U.S. session. This does open further room for more dollar gains, at least until the Fed policy outlook is released, which will be around 7:15 p.m. GMT time. Current bias is for further dollar gains. Again, we are just waiting for that interest rate announcement and policy outlook before we get into much more of an analysis. Today, we expect the dollar to continue gaining ground only because it had a very nice breakout session. Traders are going to see that as a bullish opportunity to sell below the 147 level. We do expect it to once again bounce off the 146.20 level, perhaps 146.50, where the 50-day moving average resides. We don't expect it to go much further than the 146.30 level where we saw the lows yesterday. As far as the top side, there is a possibility that it could bounce back up to this 50% retracement level at the 147.80 level, perhaps still within the recent ranges at the 148.40 level. Quite a big move to get up there. It's about 150, 130 pips. Again, we expect today's session to be very quiet only because of the major news coming out later on in the day. Let's cover the support and resistance levels. Currently trading at a 147.12. First area of support is going to be at 146.80. Below 146.80, we're going to run into support at 146.50. Below 146.50, we're going to look towards yesterday's low of 146.20. It didn't really hit the low, but we're going to go a few pips below that. As we know, these could, we have to give or take a few pips just because of markets so volatile these days that it could drop down to 146.20. So keep an eye on 146.20 as our third level of support. Below that will be 145.80 and 145. First level of resistance is going to be at 147.80. Above that will be 148. Above 148, we're going to target a pretty major area here at 148.50. We don't expect to get up that high, but it's possible. Above 148.50 will be 148.80 and 149.20. We think that after the Fed policy outlook comes out, if we do see a rally up to the 148.50 level, Thursday might have a continuation up to the 148.80 level or above. Taking a look at the pound dollar, currently trading at 164.21. A bit of a range trade here, still within the range that we've been monitoring here between 164 and 162.50. A breakout below. Well, let's cover the support first. As 162.52, 162.50 is our first level of support. A break below that will target our level here at 161.20 that we would be keen on possibly taking a long position at, but be very careful as the market is very volatile and we want to make sure that the market stabilizes before any potential trades are opened. Below 161.20 will be 160, and 158 is going to be our fourth level of support. First level of resistance for the pound is going to be at 166. We are going to put the first level of resistance at 164.51, give or take a few pips, possibly between 164.51 and 164.80. As a matter of fact, I'm going to move that right now to 164.80. That's going to relate to the previous day's high, and the fact that we weren't able to really break above 164.50, it's very tough to say if 164.50 is in sight, but above that, we'll just make our first level of resistance at 164.80. Above that will be 166. And if we manage to get above this pivot high, we definitely will target 167.20. That's a very major area. Above that will be 170. First level of support, 162.50, followed by 161.20, 160, and 158. Dollar Swissy currently trading at 102.60. Once again, I want to talk about the breakout that we saw here. Now, that is bullish, but because we closed below yesterday's low, we really have to take this with a grain of salt, as we can tell the market didn't respect any of those levels, and the market did respect those levels, and that's why the dollar wasn't able to sustain its rally, came all the way back down to recent ranges. First level of support is going to be at 102, followed by 101.30. Below that will be 101. 100.30 and parity level are fourth and fifth level of support. We're going to keep, would like to mention here, keep an eye on this level, the 101.50 level. As you can see over the last few days, we've had troubles breaking below 101.50. There's only 20 pip difference between 101.50 and 101.30, so please take these as one major area of support for the dollar, between 101.30 and 101.50. First area of resistance is going to be at 102.80, followed by 103.20 and 103.50. A break above 103.50 may target 104.50. Don't anticipate that to happen just yet. Again, major news for the day is the Fed policy outlook in the U.S. Finally, taking a look at the dollar yen, currently trading at 90.30. A bit of a retracement over the last 2 days. We again expect a quiet session until the Fed announces its rate announcement. First level of support is going to be at 89.50, which was the previous day's low. Below that will be 88.80. 88.20 is our third level. 87.20 and 85 are fourth and fifth levels of support. Again, that's quite out there, so please take that with a grain of salt. We just want you to beware in case the market tumbles. 91.50 is our first area of resistance. 90.80 is going to be our first level of resistance. A break above that will target our second level of resistance at 91.50. 92 is our third level, along with 92.30 and 92.50. If you'd like a more detailed analysis with potential trade opportunities, please join us in the members section. Beware and be cautious today, and keep an eye on the Fed rate announcement. Thank you so much, and have a great day.